Hello, hello, hello. How we doing? Happy Thursday evening, afternoon, whatever time it may be for you. Hope we're doing well. Make sure I've got a few things set up here properly before we get going. Alright, that looks like it's working. Alright, well, we're going to get stuck into this tonight. I've turned global illumination off. I'll kick it back on, you know, just to kind of check the aesthetics as we go, but I'm doing it in an effort to make this a little bit more smooth of an experience while I'm doing it. Just this area is just eating so much computing power because of all the stuff that's going on in there. So I'll kick it on from time to time, but we need to get back on this train station. I like what I did here, and I want to do it around all the sides. I was kicking around. I don't know if I want to do this as a blueprint or just kind of keep it random. And I'm feeling like I just want to keep it random. So let's get rid of these glass walls. We kind of need to figure out what the hell we're gonna do. Make sure we're on Zoop here. Across these openings, I don't know. I'm kind of stuck on how I want to do this. Because they don't actually line up 100%. But we can figure something out, I'm sure. You know, because I was thinking about putting some doorways through here, but it's just not going to work out. I think we're just going to have to keep it wide open. We also need to kind of figure out how we're going to fill in this gap. I don't know how we're going to do that just yet, because these way these angles are, I'm going to have this issue. You know, if I want to come out kind of flush here. So I'm a little torn, on how I want to complete that. But I think let's get this kind of filled in how we want it. And what did I do? I'm going to have to keep referring back over here. But we kind of boxed out the openings, which we can easily do here. I say that. Yeah, that kind of works for that. At least it keeps that theme going. And then we can kind of intermingle some of these angles. You know, I may want to I'll put this painted beam in a hot bar here. I can get to it a little bit quicker. And we want diagonal. I think we're just going to pick some randomness here and go with it. Just any sort of random wanting to cooperate. Not one bit, is it? Why don't we come from here? Alright, you're being extremely... That's what I want. Yeah, that's just random enough. And then what we're going to do here is that going to show through? It is going to show through. Let's go here and we can delete you. Delete you. And we're gonna have to nudge you a hair. Same thing there. I think I'll end up liking this a lot more than having it blueprinted. I think we went a little... Let's do this first. And we're gonna bring you in. Yes. Okay, then we can do our kind of offset. So we split. See how we like this. Ooh. Maybe there. Yeah, I kind of like that. What could we do here? I don't know if I want this wide open. Nah, we'll leave it like that. Let's see. So let's go here. Oh, you don't like that. That's what we want. Let's go steep. There. 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 I think that's about all I want there. No, I didn't mean to do that. We could just do this. Yeah, we'll just do that. I did not mean... to do that. Get rid of you, get rid of you, and did you bleed through? You did bleed through. So we'll give you a little half nudge right there. Okay, I'm happy with that. And then ooh, what are you doing? Okay. And then the last side. And we probably want to start you... Start in this corner. Go up to here. Let's give us one here. And maybe just one here. Sure, that's got enough randomness to it. And then we'll just go right up. Ooh. No, how about we do this? Yeah, I like that. All right, now what are we going to do in this middle? I don't know what I'm going to do here. We need to bring it down. I don't know if I need to bring it down as far as I did on the other side. But it definitely needs to come down. I mean, probably just all the way down. Where's that going? I mean, that's fine, hidden back behind there, right? I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Okay, that fills that in. Still need to figure out what we're going to do here. I don't know if... I mean, we need something. I don't know the best way to fill in this corner. Without it looking funky, you know what I mean? I mean, we may just have to do this. You don't want to grab there? You want to... That's what I want right there. That's about the best we're going to get right there. It's not horrendous. I mean, we're going to kind of have to do the same thing here, right? If I can get it to... We're just going to have to nudge it. I really don't want to... That's the least amount of flipping. That poke through? Did not poke through. Yeah, beyond I don't know what else we could do here. It's kind of the best of both worlds, right? Allows it to come out from underneath there, kind of hidden. Continue on. I think these are the same height too. Not 100% sure about that. Let's just confirm. Zoop. Just to see. And they're not. How did I manage that? I think the it's negligible. All right, let's grab some of these signs. It's gonna get super laggy for some reason. Right now when I'm doing signs, it's not liking it one bit. Which is probably understandable. That doesn't seem random enough. There we go. I'm probably gonna end up adding some signs down here, but I want to get this top portion done. All right, let's wrap around to this side. Why don't you want to? What are you doing? Did I not click on it? You need to go right. It's just being super. It should want to go right there. What about we just do it this way? There we go. Okay. We can probably do this number and that number. Call that side good. Yeah, I like that. Autosave. Alright, so what do we want to do here? Ooh, did I not do... no. This needs to go. If I'm gonna mimic what I've been doing. Oh, we need vertical. Yeah, this side's just a little funky. The way we've got it kind of coming in here. I think we should probably... Oh, what we did on the last one was we framed the... opening, so we probably just need to keep doing that. Like that was going to be rubbing a little bit. Yeah, slightly. Do we want to cut this back a little bit? Probably. Just a hair. Nope, getting in my own way here. We could almost bring this one out a little further, huh? Let's see. Close up as much of this space as possible. Yeah, now, so we're only really going to be able to do that little funky design we've been doing here in this middle and the right side, but that's fine. Ooh, just barely. Ooh, I don't want that. Oh, ooh, I don't want... What's this doing? I want it to go... No, not that way, not that way. Not that way. It doesn't want to do it. That was weird. Never had one not want to go up or down. Alright, let's see if we can get this sucker right in... Nope, didn't like that. Nope, didn't like that. But, wow. Maybe we come off the top? Alright, like that. And let's throw some signs down. All right, now let's do our little edge trimming here. Actually, we want this default. Let's make that default. So, actually, let's go here. Go here. Go here. And then we'll come back to that side. Go here. All right, let's get all these done. Oh, nope. There we go. All right, we need to clean up that. And we'll come back to that mess later. Oops. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and clean this up right now so I don't have to worry about it. Okay, I'll take that. All right, let's do this backside, and then I want to jump over. I mean, we've got our model for what we're going to do on the other ones. I want to jump over and figure out something. I mean, maybe not necessarily here for a roof, but on this other. Well, I got to do the roof here too. But something, because over here this looks, I don't know. It just looks unfinished, and I don't know. Don't know if I like it. Obviously, we're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to cut into this guy. And I may even rework some of this to give me more siding space. I don't know. This is kind of TBD. This is going to queue up a lot, I'm afraid. What I got going on over here? No, let's leave that alone. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. Let's finish up this. This train station. And I don't know what I want to do for the roof here either. I don't know if I just want to fill it in with black, kind of like I did the top of the top of these towers. But we do need to figure out how we're gonna do this corner here. Because I don't know how it worked out, but I'm slightly enough off that I can't. It's like just a hair off. I mean, look how close this is. And same thing, if I go this way, oops, if I go this way with it, it's also that much off. And I don't know if I want to rerun this whole, because I've got this at a nice... This is nicely, nicely done here. You know what we may do? Hold on, let's see. What if I pulled this back one? No, that's not going to really do much for us. Would that line up? Highly doubt it. Ooh. Ooh, maybe. Just maybe. That's better. I'll take that all day long. So, what are we gonna do here? I think you go all the way down. Make you go all the way down. You and you have to go. Ah, I'm stuck. All right, and then we go. Just bring this down to here. Well, we're gonna have to go all the way down with it, and then I can come back and delete the delete the ones I don't want. Which are which ones? Those. I didn't think about this. Oh, well, that's not ideal. I mean, we can do that number. All right, I don't mind that. That's a fair compromise. Whoa. All right, then we can just run this solid all the way across. No. What are you doing? Did not like that one bit, did it? Why is it going diagonal? That's... Oh, now it's going... What in the hell is this thing doing? There's no way that that's... I'm literally hitting there. Now it wants to do it. Okay, well if this is gonna act like that, then we're kind of in for it. We'll be on the struggle bus mightily today. I need to put these in over here. Actually, those are supposed to go there. Yeah, well that wasn't in the right spot. What the hell? Oh, because I grabbed a full foundation. I need the half. Yeah. Zoop. Okay. Now we just need to feed our design in here. Whatever kind of randomness we want. Let's go there. Go there. Not the same one. There. Do a vertical one. Long one. Whatever that's gonna be. Go here. Do another vertical. Okay, whatever this ends up being, we'll take it. And we'll go here. Here. Here, let's just fill in bottoms and the tops, and we can come in and fill in the rest later. Probably going to have to delete one of these. There it is. Oh, is this going to be another one of the... Alright, it actually worked on that one. I really want this one to go... God, it's not wanting to... Sometimes they just don't want to cooperate, do they? What if I got rid of both of those and then tried to... Yeah, see, now it'll do it. I guess it doesn't like that those are there. The struggle is real. You go up there. You fit in there perfectly? Yes, you do. You're not going to. See if this works. Ooh. Nope. Nope. That one worked. Okay, let's get the glass in here. I don't know what kind of randomness we want to attempt on this, but as long as it is random. Do 3 across here. Do a single one here. Double one. Triple one. All right, let's throw some signs on here, and then I'm gonna take a. It's been about an hour. I'm gonna take a quick break. I say quick signs. It always gets laggy as hell, so bear with me. Come on. Come on. We can make it. All right. Catch up. There we go. We need to fill in underneath. We'll do that when we come back. Let's find a good little spot here for a. I don't know if I should kick. There we go. All right. Give me a few minutes. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. All right, we need to fill in this underside, which is going to be a little tight. Little tight. Why are we at a different height here? We have that over here? We did. Or at least it's consistent. All right, what? We just kind of need to mimic this. Fill that in. Oh, wait, we don't want... Go 2 across there. Oh, we need to go another one. Stop switching. Killing me, Smalls. Oh my goodness. Fingers. Stop failing me. Okay. Rinse and repeat on the other side. I feel like I need to do this one. There we go. Okay, I think this is done. We gotta squeeze out of here. Alright, so what are we gonna do about the ceiling here? Or roof, whatever you want to call it. Go black. Sure, why not? Ooh, what is this? Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind that. I mean, we're gonna need lighting in here because watch when as soon as I turn global illumination back on, it's gonna be dark as hell in here. Medium. So we need some lighting in here. Don't I have... I could have swore I built lighting. I mean, is that going to be enough? Oop, let's autosave. And let's turn nighttime on and see what we get. I mean, I've got massive reflection off the other factory, so you can't really tell too much. But I think it works. I really don't think you need any more than this, right? Okay, and like I said, I don't mind this being open. I'm a little leery about leaving. Like I'm not sold on this, right? It feels like it needs something. We may need to come back to, excuse me, may need to come back. All right, let's see what else we need to clean up. And let's turn daylight back on.
You are in imminent violation of your fix-it
You're going to be
contract.
difficult, aren't you?
Please refrain from leaving the designated zone or you will immediately be terminated.
Yes, you are. I don't know how I'm going to trim this sucker out without getting
Fix-it property
roasted
is not
by
allowed to
Ada.
leave fix-it designated work areas. Function outside this area is not supported.
May not be able to.
Your suit's life
Yeah, she just
support
does
is
not like me
compatible
going over
with this
there.
environment. Turn back.
Yeah, we may just have to leave that alone. We can do this inside though. Nope, you need to be up here on top. Okay, that'll get us those. Go back to default. That'll get us that. We're going to have to clean this up. I really want to fix this, but I don't think it's going to let me. I don't think I did this on any other... those other platforms. I'm wondering if I should probably do that. It kind of looks cleaner without it, to be honest. Okay, we got that cleaned up. All right, it's time to do this. This shenanigans. How do we want to do this? Well, one, I need to remember what the hell I did on the other side. So let's go... Ooh. I can't even get through. I can get through this way. Since I didn't block any of these off. Okay, so we're gonna do this number for those incomings, because that's what we did over here. So we did 2 of little 1x4s, then we did 2 frames, and then a 1x4. Glass down the middle, or down the sides and at there. Okay, and then for this, we came out 1. Okay. Go back through this way. Ignore the floating signs. Nothing to see here. I went too far. We need to pop out here. There we go. Okay, now I don't know if this is going to actually work how we want it to. All right. Sorry about that. So I don't think we're gonna have to probably go a little bit higher than we did on that other side. Walls. We did 2. And then we did one of these. We did 2 of these guys. And we did 1 of these guys. No, we're gonna have enough height. Yeah. All right. And what color did we use though? We used carbon steel, I do believe. Yeah. All right. Let's run these. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Rinse and repeat. All right, so we need to figure out how we want to do this. We did we have 1, 2. So do we want to do glass? 2 glasses and 1. I think we need to do 2 glasses and 1 path. Oops. Let's turn it the right way. Yeah, I like that. Now, what's our height situation here? Off. Crap. I forgot what we did. Forgot what we did on the other side. Let's check. Okay, we did the 2 meter out all the way across. Actually, just steal one of these. The right height? Appears to be. We need a half foundation. Right there. Nice. All right. And then we went with the modern railing. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put the signs in there. Shoot. And I don't have any I can steal up here, so we're going back again. I think it's just the white from the silica. We can probably just steal one of these, but we don't need the large. We need the small. One of these guys. Nice. Don't know what I'm gonna do here besides probably just fill in. That was not even close to the right. Let's try that again. Okay, that is the right spot. Come on. Thank you. God, cannot click the right one. I'm gonna have to clip. Oh well. Oh, they're gonna show through. Well, they don't have to. Yep, we can do that. All right, let's Oh, no, 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 no. Heck, we can probably do this on the other side also. Keep it uniform. Help if you put Zoot back on. Why does one side have more shine than the other? I've never noticed that. Ah. Look, there's a finished... I'm wondering if that's not what... I'm going to be rather irritated here in a minute. I was noticing some inconsistencies with that lower section. All the way around this thing. Looks like I didn't screw that up. Plan is to try to finish up this area over here so I can move on to something else. We're getting a lot closer. I finished up the well, let's just jump through here. I finished up the other side finally. At least a portion of it. I got the train station done. So now I'm working on the other side. So this is kind of the final look I'm going for. I'm probably going to add some of those signs down on the bottom. You can kind of see this side. This side's a little tight to the track, but I'm happy with all this. I'm definitely happy with all this. I'm happy with this. I don't mind this being open. I'm not super thrilled about how these looked on this portion of it, so I'm kind of leaving this for now. Don't know what I'm gonna end up doing over here. And probably, to be honest, a lot of it has to do with this. Because I'm half suspicious that I want to add some more train track through here to make some more siding space for stuff to queue up, but I don't know. I'm kind of torn. The water looks like a marble floor. It does, doesn't it? I actually turned global illumination back on. I was just building with it off so that we didn't have any lag. But I wanted to see how this turned out, so I turned it back on. I just left it on past half hour or so. So we need to get this other train station wrapped up. And then we can pretty much say that we're done over here. I mean, there's gonna be some miscellaneous crap to do, but now I gotta try to remember what I did over there. I mean, I've got the blueprint somewhere. Where did I put it? This guy. But I gotta, where do I want to start? So I screwed up last time and started this. Well, I guess this isn't tying into anything on the bottom, so I don't really have an issue with starting incorrectly. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that gives us our outside corner. And how high did we go? God dog, I really should have made some better notes. I mean, we know we can go down. No, you don't need to hire me. I mean, I could struggle mightily when it comes to some of the architectural stuff. At least envisioning it. Once I get an idea, I can pretty much make it, but my services are for sale, so. But get work is not guaranteed. Pace and final product. All right, I think I need to go back over to the other side and do some counting. I don't know how many foundations I went. I really just want to get this to a point where I can start a 1.2 playthrough. That's what I'm itching for. Okay, so we did I did this wrong. It's fine, we can fix it. So which one is the one that it's at? Okay, so we did one at platform height. Fair enough. Curve. 3 stack curve full. Okay. And then we've got... That's the blueprint. So how many do we have? We had 3 in between the blueprint. Offset it. There. Okay, I know what we need to do. All right, you need to zoop. So we zoop you over. We did 3 of these. Guess I could delete. Delete these, save a few things. I feel like this one's higher. Maybe I'm crazy. Okay, and then what we do here is we did 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That can be correct. Because then we did one of these. 3 of these. One of these. And then this shoots across. Yeah. And then we do walls. Concrete walls. There's nothing in 1.2 that makes you want to restart. Yeah, I mean, the truck thing, I've always struggled with trucks, and I'd like to play with that a little bit. That seems kind of cool, right? But, you know, and who knows what they're going to implement, like, in the final version. Because it's still not finalized, right? This is quote-unquote experimental. They really need to do, I mean, well, so here, I'm kind of excited about the random nodes. That'll change stuff up. But to your point about the map, right? Yes, I think they need to, like, DLC, I wish not, but that's probably, if they're going to do a new map, that's probably what they would do. But a new map would help tremendously. But I like the random node thing. Just from not knowing what you're going to get, right? And then I thought about playing with the multipliers, and just kind of seeing how, you know, what kind of mess that'll get you into, you know? But I don't know. I think that's done. That is done. All right, we need to figure out the what the frick we're gonna do over here. Goodness. Ooh, don't do that. Okay, we can cut that back, which means this can get cut back. What we could try to do here, and I do mean try, give me one of you. What are we doing here? Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't know if this is going to work or not. close. I'll take that. I don't think... Well, trains are going to whack themselves on that for damn sure. Maybe we need to rethink this. What could we do instead? Don't necessarily... Ooh, yeah, it's clipping. What if we did this? Put you here. Put you here. Almost better if I do this. Oop, nope. Yeah, I think we can do this, because then I can make this corner where it needs to be. I just don't want to spend a couple... True. I mean, that's if you want to keep your same theme and what you're doing and all that stuff, right? I mean, if you wanted to do something new... See, I kind of want to do something new. Like, I've been playing this for... Hold on, I don't even know how many hours. This playthrough. Which I'm not even, like, a quarter of the way done. 623 hours. So, I'm ready for something fresh, to be honest. Alright, let's do... Do this number. Oop. Easy killer. I wonder... I did add these in, but... It actually fits doing that. We're running with that. Do we have any clipping through here? We do. I can't do anything about that. New thing for you would be build minimal or try to be the first to beat it using Sheesh. Good luck with that. I mean, you could do that and set it to the... Because isn't there a setting for you like 10 times power? I mean, that would be insanity. Seems like a fun challenge, though. from the beginning. Yeah, I don't know how that would work. Especially if you did the power multiplier. That'd be... yeah. Okay, we got a good outline there. Yeah, but you can use creatures, can't you? For biofuel? Or to turn into biomass? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, you're off. I'm pretty sure you can use creatures to do that, and then you could sloop the hell out of them. But you'd be constantly running around, you know, killing things. I don't know if you'd ever get anything done. You've got me intrigued, though. Ooh. I don't know if that's gonna work. Oops, I was already on vertical. I think I like that. I don't like this. What am I working on after this build? Like this factory part of this playthrough, or like the next playthrough I want to do? Because the next part of this build is going to start building the individual factories that this thing is feeding. All right, like there's a base factory, there's an electronics factory, there's a heavy modular frame factory, there's a aluminum factory. Yeah, so that's the next thing is going to be starting to build those individual. There's 9 additional factories that need to be built. I've got them all planned out in Satisfactory. What is it, calculator or tools, or whichever one is, I forget which one I've got it built in. Okay, I don't mind this. I don't like... No, this is fine. This is fine. Let's say I don't like this, but we're gonna... I could actually... actually make it a little bit... Ooh, that's a little tight. I probably should go one more over. Yes, right there. Nope. Oh, come on. No, I know you'll grab it. I've seen you do it before. What are we doing here? Depends on my mood. Like like I said, I planned everything out. I'm gonna pull it up here in a second. It's been a minute since I've looked at it anyway. Where is here, Satisfactory tools. Alright, so just for perspective, let's see, that's the ingot factory I just finished. Iron plates. The base factory. Alright, so I'm gonna build another, so I've got a base factory already. And I designed, so basically what I did is I designed, where's my spreadsheet? Actually, it's probably better if I pull open the spreadsheet. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna minimize that. I'm gonna share the screen. All right, so this is the ingot factory that I just built. All right, this is everything that it's producing. Iron ingots, copper, deuterium, concrete, silica, steel. Make this a little bit bigger. Aluminum ingots and quartz crystal, right? And these are the quantities that I'm building them. And this is all the inputs that I've got into here. So like 5,600 bauxite, which the bauxite's short, but 1,800 deuterium ore, 12,000 coal. So the intent is for these outputs, this is where they're going. So iron ingots, they're going to the base factory, the advanced iron factory, electronics factory, the heavy modular frame factory, the computer factory, and the control systems, right? So if I go over here to, say, base, I'm bringing in iron ingots, copper ingots, and caterium ingots, and I'm building all this stuff. Well, all this stuff is then going to go to these different factories, pumping stuff out, right? And then I've got advanced iron. So all these have been built into, let me just pull this over. Yeah. So I built all these out, right? So this is like the base factory. Just gonna be building base stuff. This is it says stator factory, but it's really not. It lists it as, I didn't rename all these things, but it's the first thing that I put in. So I think this is the advanced iron. Then I got a steel one, right? So I've got 9 different factories that I've got to ship all this stuff to. So I need to, I need to take all this stuff out there, is basically where we're at. Switch back over, if that makes any sense. So realistically, the next step is to build the next factory, whichever one I decide, because I've got all the, really I need to start at the bottom. So the base factory is going to be building stuff that other factories are going to need. So I need to start with that, but I haven't even picked where I'm going to build that thing at. So baby steps. Yeah, huge build. I know. I bit off way more than I could chew. But the whole deal was the part that I overestimated or underestimated, or however you want to say it, is this factory. I thought this was going to be not this intense, and I was severely wrong. Like, severely wrong, which is fine, I'm having fun doing it. A lot of challenges for sure. I think that needs to go there. Alright, I think I'm gonna get this side done, and then I'm probably gonna call it a day for this. I know it's only been about 2 hours, but I've got to get up early for work tomorrow, so... Oh god, what am I doing? Not curve. Zoop, thank you. Hey, that whole thing started out with pen and paper, so I'm there with you. It literally, that's what I started out with, and then I transitioned over to, over to the, well, I did it first in, Satisfactory tools, and then I built the spreadsheet because I wanted to get the recipes down and, all that jazz. I feel like this is a little too much right here. All right, let me take a quick break. I may not stop tonight. I need to think about this. I'm kind of in the groove. So let me take a quick break. Let me think about it and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I think I am just gonna call it. I know I just came back from a break, but like I said, I do have to get up early for work tomorrow, so but made good progress. Like I said, this is the never-ending factory, never-ending project, so kind of is what it is. I do want to capture me a new thumbnail though. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we can call it. All right, I like that one. All right, well, I appreciate everybody hanging out and watching, hanging along, tagging along, and we'll catch everybody on the next one. See you later.